Before you buy your first car, here are 7 financing tips. Everyone fantasizes about the day they will buy their first car. You can't wait to get your license and ditch the family sedan in favor of your own wheels. The challenge, of course, is determining how to afford a car, new or used. What financial options do you have to achieve automotive freedom? If you're looking for your first car, you're probably looking for an auto loan as well. Before you even start looking at cars, make sure your finances are in order. You want to ensure that you can borrow the funds you require and that an auto loan will not break the bank. Here are 7 first-time car buyer tips to get you started. 1. Begin with a budget. Budgeting is something that everyone must deal with. We all have bills to pay, so keeping track of how much money you bring in each month versus how much you have to pay out is critical. Budgeting can be done in a variety of ways. The 50-30-20 approach involves allocating 50% of your income to things you need, must-haves, 30% to things you want, nice-to-haves, and 20% to savings. Car payments are typically considered a need, but you must still ensure that your outflow does not exceed your income. Calculate how much money you bring home each month. Make a list of your monthly expenses, categorizing them as need or want, and set aside some money for savings. How much money can you afford each month if you include a car payment in your expenses? You can calculate the size of the loan you can afford using this number, and determine whether you should shop for a clunker or a new set of wheels. 2. Put money aside. You can try to finance 100% of the auto loan, but most car buyers plan on having 20% of the car's cost as a down payment, especially when purchasing a new car. The more you can pay in cash up front, the less you will have to borrow and the lower your monthly auto loan payments will be. Consider putting the amount you would pay on a loan into a car down payment fund when budgeting. 3. Look around for a loan. When you start saving for your new car, it's time to talk to a bank about financing. You want to know if you can get a loan pre-approval, what types of loans are best for your budget, and what your options are for a new or used car. Instead of going to a car dealer or an online lender, go to the bank. Bankers are available to assist you and work with you to find a loan that fits within your budget. A bank loan officer can go over your options and explain specifics that will influence your auto loan decision. 4. Examine your credit score. Make sure your credit is in good standing before applying for an auto loan. Your credit score will influence not only whether you can qualify for a loan, but also how much you will pay. The higher your credit score, the better the loan terms. You can track your credit score using a variety of services. 5. Examine your loan terms. When you're ready to apply, go over the loan terms. Determine the loan's interest rate, the lower the better, and the loan's length. Remember that the lender owns the car as long as you make payments on it. You don't want to be paying off your old car when it's time to buy a new one, so think twice before committing to 36, 48, or 60 months of payments. Also, to avoid unexpected costs later on, calculate the actual monthly payment, including interest and principal. 6. What about having a cosigner? If this is your first car, you are most likely still building credit, which may make qualifying for an auto loan more difficult. Finding a cosigner is one option. The cosigner is guaranteeing that you will pay back the loan, so if you default, they will take on the debt. Before asking a relative or friend to cosign your auto loan, make sure they are aware of the risks, including how their credit may be affected. 7. Pay for any extras. Additional fees, such as sales tax, destination fees, car registration, and documentation fees, will be negotiated when purchasing a car. If possible, try to keep fees out of the loan and pay them yourself. You don't want to pay loan interest on car registration and paperwork fees. If you've never bought a car or taken out a car loan, keep in mind that you don't have to go it alone. Speak with your local banker. They can assist you in navigating the intricacies of the financing process for your new car.